Hey, Merry Christmas to everybody. Yes, sir. Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show time. It is December the 18th, 2025. We are 1 week away from Merry Christmas to everybody out there all across the World Wide Web tonight. Facebook and YouTube alike. If you're watching on the Facebook channel, please reach over and do us a favor. Hit the share button. Hit the like button. Then hit the share button. So that you share our broadcast on your page. Hey, don't forget about our YouTube channel, Dirt Road Sports, on YouTube. Every episode for the past almost 6 years have been archived and are awaiting for you to have a Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show rerun marathon in your household. Hey, anytime at the fingertip, you can watch it. Hey, listen, we're glad you're joining us tonight, wherever you are. Most of you, hopefully, have gotten some rain in and around the southwest Georgia, northwest Florida, southeast Alabama area. But hey, we got a big show lined up for you tonight. Got a lot we're going to throw at you. We're going to laugh. We're going to tell you some stuff. And you can, whatever we tell you here, you can take it as truth And know this, you're not going to hear it anywhere else on any major news network, on The View, on MSNBC, on Fox, Time Magazine, Newsweek. Only right here, Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show, your source for the truth and real news each and every Thursday at 8 o'clock. And we appreciate all of you joining us. Hey, we're live tonight at our studio in Thompsontown, Georgia. Our studio at 100% Flamingo Boulevard at The Rock, Georgia. And our studio at turn number 3 at the old Rocket Speedway in the great city of Kinsey, Alabama. Coming to you live all across the great United States of America and in foreign countries where it's legal and illegal for us to send this broadcast out. All 57 states, 5 foreign countries, 4 sunken islands, loud and proud. And we've already got them chiming in from the great state of Baker County, Georgia. Hey guys, listen to me. We're not for everyone. We know that. We know that everybody out there does not like us. We know that some of you that may be watching in Martha's Vineyard, San Francisco, California, Spokane, Washington, or wherever you might be watching from, that your ideology and our ideology does not align. So let me tell you who we are. We're rednecks with class. We are conservative, principled people. We subscribe to Judeo-Christian principalities and common sense thinking. Is that pretty much?
That's about all you say about it.
That's it.
Enough. Don't y'all
But-
think so? That's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah.
But
That's good.
we understand that not everybody is like that.
No, you got people out there that are the fringe, we call them.
Yeah,
Right?
and-
The fringe.
And here's what we know, that if you continue to watch us for the next hour, hour and a half, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be happy. So we got a few things tonight that rather than watching us, since we're going to run your blood pressure up and cause you to just...
They'll have to go to a safe space somewhere.
Get them a coloring book and some
Yeah.
hot chocolate and sit down on a rug, or either have to take a Xanax. Here's what you can do instead of watching us tonight. Why don't you go volunteer to be a Venezuelan drug boat crew member?
Yeah.
That's a high-paying job.
Yes, sir. Or you could have Christmas dinner with a Minnesota Somalian family.
Yeah.
I believe I'd rather drive the boat.
Eat some dog and some cat.
Or here's the best one. And I know there's some of you out there that you probably had rather do this than watch us. But if watching us is going to hurt your feelings, you need to go sign up and be Whoopi Goldberg's personal body odor spray attendant.
Oh. Boy, what choices?
So-
what choices we have?
Yeah. So out of those 3 choices, I'm gonna drive the boat. How about that?
Where's the fishing pole? Let me get one more time, Robert, what they can do. Some folks, they don't.
Y'all
they
didn't
don't
kind of get it. That went a little fast there.
Yeah, they don't get it like we do.
All right, if you don't want to watch us because you don't subscribe to our ideology and you don't think like we do, here's 3 things you can do that will probably be more productive of your time. Number 1, you can volunteer to be a Venezuelan drug boat crew member. Or you can go and have Christmas dinner with a Minnesota Somalian family. Or finally, if that wasn't enough for you to take your mind off of us, you can sign up to be Whoopi Goldberg's personal body odor spray attendant.
I'm sticking with the boat.
Yeah.
I'm still going with the boat.
I think the key to this thing is get prayed up good and join the boat crew.
Get on the boat. Yes, sir.
Yeah. After having Christmas dinner with the Somalian family in Minnesota.
All right, we are live tonight on the big screen. Tonight we're live. The diagonality is 101.9764321 and 1/44 of 1/32 of 1/5 inch in diagonality. Charlene's.
Uh-oh.
We live on Charlene's big screen tonight. Charlene's charbroiled armadillo burgers. Charlene's charm school lessons taught by Honey Boo Boo's Mama June. And Charlene's Chitlin all-natural rectal examination gloves in Chilton County, Alabama.
Mark, how do you find these people, Mark? Nobody knows about these people.
I like to look for eclectic things.
That's it.
I've never known. I didn't even know they made rectal examination gloves out of chitlins, all natural.
You get your bottle of that cane syrup you talked about. You'll find that.
Lord, ain't one more. Y'all bear with us. I know we move fast for some of y'all. We move pretty quick for some of y'all. So y'all just bear with us. And please understand, everything we telling y'all is 100% the truth. Look up Charlene. Try to find. Google Charlene.
Chitlin all natural rectal examination gloves.
Look it up. Google it.
Hey, I got a question about them chitlin gloves. When you get through with them, can you cook them?
Hey, you be just as well as a regular chitlin.
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
Can I ask the panel a chitlin question?
Go
Because
ahead.
the grocery store over here has got a special on them. Aunt Bessie's chitterlings, a 5-pound box for $16.95. Now, Queasel, them folks might want to come over here and get them some of Aunt Bessie's chitterlings to make the gloves out of.
The gloves
they
out
cook.
of.
Yeah, but these are set on the box. It says hand cleaned.
Are they hand slung or are they hand clean? I mean, they're the difference.
I just hand cleaned is what's on the box. You explain it to me. How do you hand clean a chitterling?
I've never been in that seen or witnessed any of that operation before cleaning chitlins. I understand there's a process you go through now.
Oh yeah, but you got to sling them. You got to sling them before you can clean them.
You ever thought about that? Somebody asks you what, and I know it takes all to make the world go round. Somebody asks you, "What's your occupation?" I'm a hand chitlin cleaner.
I got one better. I got one good as that one is.
What is that?
But when I was working with First Team Auction up out of Americas, we sold the Black Hawk Bacon Raft Packing Company in Waterloo, Iowa. They went bankrupt, and we sold them out. We sold them out. It was like 3 or 4 stories of equipment, hog killing and cleaning and processing equipment. Took us 5 days to sell it in Waterloo, Iowa. Coldest I ever been in my life. We was up there selling that place, auctioning that place. I had about 3 or 4 auctioneers going at one time all day long. 40,000 lots we sold 5 days. We had guides that guided us through the maze there at the Raft Packing Company. If you can imagine, this thing was built probably in the 30s or 40s, just room after room after room of equipment, scales and things. And there was a guy that we had guides that would guide us through there, the auctioneer and the auction team and all guide us from room to room to sell this stuff. And because they knew their way around. And so we got on one floor there, and I can't even remember which floor it was, but they started at the top floor with the live hogs, and they worked their way down to the sub basement down there. And you don't even want to know what was down there. But we was going along there, and this old Iowa guy, and we was all South Georgia rednecks, if you will, up there. And we did have a little bit of language barrier, but not much. But we were walking through that. We was talking. You get to talking to people when you spend the whole day with them, and they directed you through a slaughterhouse. You get to know people. So we got down on the 3rd or 4th floor. I said the hog had done made his way down to that part, and we had some guy. He said, We said, yeah. I said, how long did you work here? Well, I worked here like 43 years, right on this floor right here. We said, what did you do? What was your occupation? He said, I gouged out the eyeballs of the hogs as they came down. So put this on your resume when you're looking for a job, if you will. Your previous occupation, hog eyeball gouger outer.
Did you?
They
Did
were
you?
proud of it. I know they had, but
Somebody's got to do it.
somebody's got to do it. So
Hey,
he
Marvin,
gouged out eyeballs of hogs. So that's
read
as
that
much
from the viewer.
chicken playing as you gonna get.
Read that from the viewer that they found at the grocery outlet. Read that.
Yesterday, I went into the grocery outlet on Main Street in Dothan. They had frozen chitlins, and they had a fresh half hog's head, one eye, one ear, and one nose.
One nose hole.
Oh, one nose
Nose
hole.
hole.
Half a nose.
Half a
They cut it right down the middle.
Christmas dinner deal.
That's it, baby. They got hog head. They got Brunswick stew. They making the Brunswick stew.
Brother Stew had that hog head. That's right.
Lord, how
Some
much?
of you people, we probably have just lost about 3/4 of our audience from Martha's Vineyard. They probably gone. We talk about chitlin, hog eyeball, and a half of a hog head. So they gone. And if there's any Muslims watching, you on somewhere, you on your prayer room right now. I know what you doing. You praying to Allah to forgive you for hearing all that about them hogs. Got to be a good way to clean out the Muslim population. Just get these wild hogs instead of y'all killing the wild hogs. Load them up, put them on a train car, drop them off in where's that place in Minnesota, St. Paul and Minnesota, drop you off a boxcar load of hogs there and drop you off a boxcar load of hogs in Dearborn, Michigan. I tell you what,
There you go.
I bet you the suicide bombing will go down 95%.
Ooh.
Hey, Queasel, I want you to do this ad tonight because you got a personal testimonial.
Go ahead.
Oh man, let me tell y'all about this right here. We went down to Ziggy B's today, and you see that right there. That is some fresh mullet from Ziggy B's, and I'm gonna tell you what, that probably is some of the best mullet we ever had. We cooked up that mullet, cooked up. My wife wanted her some of that red roe, so I cooked her up a slab of that red roe, and right there, some cheese grits. That meal right there is fit for anybody. I don't care, a king, a president, or whatever. That was the freshest mullet that I have eaten since I was in Mexico Beach, and Harry Warren took some out of the net and we cooked them that night. That's the freshest mullet I ever ate. It was the best. While she was there, she went ahead and got us a slab of that salmon you see right there. We got that ready. We'll eat that over the weekend. We usually eat that salmon on Thursday night, but we had a hankering for some mullet tonight. But she's got any kind of seafood you want. And let me tell you, here's the key. It's fresh. You hear people all the time talking about fresh seafood, fresh this, fresh that. This is fresh. Every bit of it is fresh. Those oysters is fresh. Crab legs is fresh. All of it is fresh. It's good. It's priced right. You're going to get service with a smile. People come from all over this tri-state area to Ziggy B's on Main Street in Colquitt to get their seafood. It's the best there is. I don't know why you would go anywhere else. Nobody else is going to appreciate your business like they do. You give them a call. We called them today and told them we wanted some mullet, told them how many we want, kind of about what size we want. My wife said she wanted some red roe. They said, give me 20 minutes. 20 minutes, she went up there. It was cleaned, filleted, ready to meal up and put in the frying pan. Ziggy B's, Colquitt, Georgia. You can't beat it.
Hey guys, let you know she will be open on Christmas Eve from 10 to 3. Christmas Eve, 10 to 3, close Christmas Day and be open back the day after Christmas. They'll be taking Christmas Day off, but we'll be open from 10 to 3 on Christmas Eve.
You see what Carl Crefton put down there about my granny used to beat fresh chitlins on the rocks in the creek behind her house to clean them. That's flanging them chitlins. That's
I
what you
see.
That's
do.
real deal there. That's yeah,
You got to
yeah.
sling them.
That's organic. That's organic food
Got to
right there,
sling them.
y'all. Don't
Reverend
get
Reverend
all this.
Kyle's, his mama used to could cook them, and first time I ate them, I didn't know what I was eating, but
Who
the
cooked them?
second
Who
time,
was that? Who?
Reverend Kyle's, you know Reverend
Yeah, I know
Kyle's,
Reverend Kyle. Yeah, I know
Reverend
him.
Kyle's and mama, she could cook them. I didn't know what I was eating. They was good. The second time they was good, but I know what I was eating. I had a hard time swallowing them that second time. But
Yeah,
that
yeah.
first time I didn't slow down. It looked like a swole up skitty noodle to me. I didn't know what it was. I was eating it. But put a little hot sauce on that thing. Ooh, it was
Hey,
good.
speaking of a meal, I wanted to show you this one came from Charles Pickle Friday night. That's some fresh red hot suckers right there.
Mm.
Probably some of the
Uh,
first of
uh,
the.
uh, uh.
Look at them. Them things I bet those are gashed to a perfection.
Look at him over there. You can see it from here.
Manny, let me tell you
See,
something.
Like the
If you
pickle
can catch a
pepper.
fish, you won't never be hungry because they ain't nothing no better than fish.
you
You
reckon
know,
they
Woo!
made the pickles?
I don't know. They pretty.
Beautiful pickles.
Man, that's good. And
Oh,
look,
pickle
look at
steak.
look at the uniformity in that gashing.
Mm.
Oh,
They know
that's
what they do with
precision.
that
That's
right there.
surgical work.
Yeah.
That's certain. He went to surgery
surgical.
school to learn how to do
That's
that.
that's that's it. That
You don't
is
just you have to learn that.
You
That's
don't
a
just pick that up.
yeah.
No.
And
You gonna
Yeah.
read a book about that. Ain't
that
no
is a
book.
learned skill.
look at the presentation of that food
I
too.
know. I know. And and
I
also the greens is ready too now. So if
Oh
y'all want to
yeah.
go there and
Yeah,
get
you
some
better
greens.
get you some while they're getting.
Yeah.
I tell you a story about old Paul Zeke. Y'all remember Paul Zeke Sheffield? Paul Zeke.
Yeah.
He would. Now we didn't ever get invited. That was out at fire station number 3. They always cooked and ate fish out there just about every day. Every now and then they'd invite the town crowd out there, but they'd go them fish and they'd bring them in there that morning. And Paul Zeke, he'd get him matured back and he'd get out there in the morning time. Then he'd let his tailgate down. And he'd get on that tailgate and had a little old knife. It wore out, little old knife about like mine, wore out. And he would take it and he would gash them sucker. You wouldn't never know there was a bone nowhere about them.
mm,
But he wouldn't gash the ones he ate. He didn't want his gashed.
Oh.
He just go right on and eat them. He didn't want his gash, but now he would gash yours. You never know there was a bone in it. But Paul Zeke, he didn't want his gas. He eat them just like they was,
Come on.
Wow.
just like they was.
I already got
And
back of college though. It's college
I
book.
reckon it was. But he done it. He
Book.
done it. Ain't no telling how many he did out there. And it was just like that surgical. That's really what it looks like when you're sitting there watching him.
The
It just
surgery.
and that
mm.
knife was so sharp. It just slide right through them bones. And man, it was good. It was good.
Charlie, while we're talking a little bit about fish here, let me put up this picture right here and tell us a little bit about this one.
That's the Alabama fish mutilator, Coach Al Griffin, guided by Coach Ronnie Hicks, and that's some of the fish they've done this. I think this week. Some of them one of them picture was from Friday. I think the picture with him holding them up's from Friday. There's another picture of him. Let me show that if you will. The one sitting on the bank. Uh, he complained to his guide, Coach Hicks, that they didn't catch enough fish one day when they went, and so Coach Hicks put him on the bench, had him sucker fishing on the creek bank. But he, after that trip on the bench right there, they went and caught those boxes of fish you just saw,
That was mine,
and
right?
everybody's happy. That put him in
It was mine,
timeout
right?
right there.
Lord have mercy. Charlie,
I,
tell them about Sawega and maybe anything they got going specials that you know of.
They had so we can Meat Company both in but on 27 between Colquitt, Blakely, and the one in Headland, Alabama on US 431. They've got and there's so many of us that have somebody on our list that you just don't know what to get anything for. Food is all it always works. And you won't find any better quality food than what you'll find the quality meats at Sawega Meat Company. And yes, they do have some special packages for gift ideas for Christmas, and prices start at like $50 for a package, and you can get a gift certificate for that. It's got all kind of great breakfast food on it, the cured ham, the bacon, the patty, the link, And the list goes on and on. A great package for just $50. Other options available all the way up to prime ribeyes. Give a gift that everybody will love. That's some great food from Sawigga Meats, and they're open, of course, every day except on Sundays, and the Headland store is closed on Mondays as well. But see them this next few days. Some great specials, great quality cut, locally produced beef. You'll find whether it's ribeye, whether it's filet mignon, whether it's T-bone. He can get you a tomahawk steak, anything you want. It's there. Great pork products as well. It's all in time for Christmas gift ideas from Sawigga Meats, Headland, Alabama, US 431, and in Southwest Georgia between Blakely and Colquitt on US 27. Uh, Marvin, you had some more pictures that I had. I want to get
Yeah, go ahead with that.
that scored 141. And that was taken right around this area where I even heard the gunshots on that one. It was so close. But beautiful 10-point score 141. Nice deer for this part of the country. Really is. And got some more pictures. This is what the square looks like this time of the year. Got about 3 pictures of that right quick. There you go, Christmas tree, downtown Headland. Everybody getting ready for Christmas. Beautiful setting down there. And let's I want Queasel, get your bifocals on or get your reading glasses on. This is just a few of the signs up in Abbeville, Alabama.
Yes.
Uh, Jimmy Rain has done a wonderful job. That town is I think the neon capital of the world. Roll on into them, and some of these things. Floyd might remember some of these names from
I
days
remember.
gone by.
I remember that Western Auto sign was right up there in front of we had one just like it right there on First Street in Colquitt, right there at the Western Auto, and that house up there, that's the old mobile. That's the old mobile sign right there.
Yes, sir.
Pegasus.
Yes,
Call
sir.
him Pegasus, don't
I'm sorry that he
they? Call him
Floyd.
Pegasus. Pegasus. I think
I
that's what they
might
call
do. I call it a horse with wings. I don't know about no.
it. I think it's pretty close to the same thing. I think
Yeah.
that's about the same.
Go to the next one, Marvin.
I don't
Some
know if hold on. I don't know if I got a video now.
Okay, but there should be 2 or 3 more pictures. Go ahead with the
I don't.
video.
I don't remember. I don't remember no mother peeing motor oil. Do y'all?
No.
That's what I wanted. I figured if anybody would remember it, it would be you. But there's
I don't.
literally hundreds of these signs all over
The
downtown
only
Abbeville.
only oil I remember had anything to do with Pennsylvania was Quaker State.
That was good oil.
Yep.
Yep. Quaker State was refined and all and drilled in Pennsylvania.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to get them other pictures that Charlie sent there, and I'm hitting buttons. But I gotta while in between that, Roger Buck Davis just sent this one. Look right here at the legend himself.
That's him. That
Look
is
at
Oh,
that.
him.
Mullet man.
That is
That's the
him
mullet
right
man.
there.
Look like he got him some. I can't tell him speckled trout or sand trout, but he got some of them, ain't he?
He's got him, baby. He has got him.
mm.
He's a legend now.
He is. You go to Mexico Beach, Florida, and you ask for the mullet man, and that's who they gonna send you to. He is a legend down there. When he drive, I done been down there. I've seen him. When he drives up to the fish cleaning station, it looked like Moses parting the Red Sea. Everybody get out of the way when Harry comes up there and gets ready to lay them out there, because he got them. And then you go back to his house and you talking about putting on the fish fry. He can do it now, and it is fitting to eat. And
There they are, Charlie. I got them finally.
Okay, that's the
Like my
downtown shot
neighbor's dog.
in Headland, Alabama.
Like
And
my
did you
neighbor's
get the other ones with the signs up there?
Yeah, well, it's on the. Hold on, let me get this. You sent it to me on a video. Here we go. Give me a second.
It used to
up
be at
there.
Thompson Pontiac in Blakely.
That's right. I remember that.
Looked just like it. Yep,
Yeah.
looked just like it.
But there's another series of pictures we'll show. I don't know what happened to it between me and Marvin, but there he's
Yeah, I
got
didn't.
hundreds, just hundreds
Oh,
of signs like that all over that town, and a lot of it brings back a lot of memories for folks if you're riding through that area.
Well,
hey,
Marvin need.
go ahead, Queasy.
I just said you was gonna need to let Floyd sitting right there. He knows how to get all the pictures up. Won't you let him do it? I mean, he's
Yeah,
sitting back
well,
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. You just let.
yeah. I let him help me.
You know what?
Yeah.
He'll help me out with him. Floyd, tell him about TK.
Oh man, like everybody, if you hadn't been there, you need to go. TK's Bar and Grill right here in Concord, Georgia. They done it there a pretty good little bit. They eat supper there sometimes. Great place to go. It's good home cooking. It's a family owned business. Uh, they see after you. They bring you some good food to eat when they doing all of that. Y'all go to TK's Bar and Grill. They got some of the best French fries. They've got them. I used to like the French fries. I love them now. They trimmed them down in size a little bit and cook them a little bit crispier there. They got the French fries dialed in. They got good chicken wings. Hadn't you had some chicken wings there, Marvin? The chicken wings
man.
are delicious. Good salad bar. Just a good place to go socialize. We had our Shrine Club, Miller County Shrine Club Christmas party there last Saturday night. Outstanding. We had prime ribs and grilled shrimp. Some of the best food we ever had in our life. Y'all go to TK's Bar and Grill. You cannot go wrong, and you'll leave there and you'll be satisfied. TK's Bar and Grill, right here in Concord, Georgia.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. TK's. All right.
I got a question. Got a question.
Uh huh.
We've done so much fish stuff on here tonight. It's done flung a craving on me. Have they got the catfish fillets? Can I get them at lunch at TK's
Yes,
over there
sir.
tomorrow?
Yeah,
Yes,
catfish. You can
sir.
get them fried or
Grilled
grilled
or
or
blackened.
blackened. Either
I'm
one.
gonna have to go over and because Weasel talk about them before, and after seeing
Yeah.
all these fish, I gotta have a dose of something like that. I think I'll
Yes,
I
come
had
sir.
over there tomorrow.
I had Dynamite King here helping me do a little bit of carpet work around my house. I believe it was yesterday we went in there. And normally on lunch day you get one catfish fillet, and at nighttime you get two catfish
Two.
fillet. Dynamite went ahead and ordered him a two-piece catfish fillet. I didn't know if he was going to be able to get them all down, but he got them all down. He sure did.
Wow.
I think he must have digested them because I ain't heard nothing out of
Yeah,
him.
and
But he knocked them out now. Sure did.
and that's the other thing about it. They don't give you no little old skimpy piece of fish. They give you a
Oh
big
no,
old piece of
no,
fish.
no! It's a slab. It's a
Yes,
slab.
sir.
And see, Dynamite King was raised in the fish restaurant business, so he knows what good.
Woody
Right.
was his daddy.
Oh, Woody King. Woody's in Donaldville, Georgia. Woody's daddy is an institution. They ought to have a monument there. What they ought to have right
Had you
there.
ever been in it?
Yeah, I've been in it. Of course, I was in it, man. Yeah, it had a oyster bar in there and all that good stuff. But yeah, at TK's you get you a good meal right there. I guarantee you.
Okay.
Like Dynamite King, but Dynamite King will bona fide him. I guarantee you.
Here it is, Charlie. There's that other one.
Yeah. Now there you go. Look at those Chevrolet clock.
Mm-hmm. Had one
Look at the
like that at
buffer.
Mr. Goody Bush's Chevrolet place. Had one just like it.
Uh,
That Bear
oh,
alignment sign was out there at Buck Phillips's place. That sign, exact same sign right there, was at Buck Phillips's place on 27.
yeah.
And that old standard sign, I think that's the old SO standard oil. That was before it actually was standard oil.
Uh huh.
And then I think the Rockefeller bought it and it becomes standard oil.
Is there
I
one
think I'm
more of
right.
those, Marvin?
That's all I got. I
Okay.
done tried. All right.
That
So
Yeah, we got
that
Abbeville. Y'all go to Abbeville. I guarantee you get lit up over there.
yeah,
Man.
what's the name of that restaurant? Hugging Molly's.
Hugging Molly's.
Yeah.
You know, that seeing that there Bear alignment sign, that remind me of old Buck Phillips.
Buck
You know,
Phillips.
he's out there. He kept that old cigar in his mouth, chawing down on it. I ain't never seen him smoke it. He always was chewing on it. But I tell you what he could do. He had that old alignment rack. It was on the outside, out there on the back of his shop.
Mm-hmm.
And he would line up cars, and then they brought in all this electronic alignment machines and all that kind of stuff, and they would go do it. And most of the folks now it's good now. Don't get me wrong. I ain't saying what they do now ain't good, but I'm talking about when it first come out, when they were first learning how to do it. You'd go somewhere and get all that alignment done, and for long you'd see him maybe back at that Buck Phillips, and he'd be doing it by hand on that old hand. Put the bar up there to get the toe in and right and get everything set up, and them old wrenches, he turned it by hand, he get it, and when he left there, he was in line.
Quita,
Ready to go.
for the benefit of you people that might be listening up in Martha's Vineyard, I want Quita to explain to y'all what an alignment is. But he was not a chiropractor now, if you understand.
No,
He
wasn't.
didn't have a rack out back of his shop outside. Explain to them what you talk about when you talk about alignment and toe in. Briefly, now you understand. We on a time.
Well, back in them days, nothing lined up but the front of the car. Now you had to line up the front and the back, but the toe in.
You're running past. You're running. Line up what?
The car, the tires on your car.
The tires.
The tires on your car. And,
Okay, roll on now.
You're trying to speak with them folks in Martha's Vineyard that are a little bit less.
Floyd has a good way to do this. Floyd has let's see, described the 1972 model Coupe de Ville Cadillac that Pencil Johnson rode in. He said the wheels was all spayed out on it. Well, see, if he'd have went to Buck Phillips have brought that toe in back in, and he'd have got them wheels lined. See, your wheels had got to be going straight like this here. If they spayed out like this, they're gonna wear out the inside of them. If they spayed in, they're gonna wear out the outside. So you got to have them just right, straight. And he didn't use no machine. He done it with an old wrench, and he had a bar that had two clips on it. And when the tires both of them touched the same spot on that bar, when that middle number was the same both ways, your car was in line and it would go straight. You could turn the steering wheel loose and it wouldn't yank over here or yank over there.
You can turn your steering wheel loose, and you can open up your pack of Camel cigarettes and get a cigarette out, put it in your mouth and light it, and never put your hand on the steering wheel. Ain't that what we trying to do?
That's it. I guarantee.
So he didn't have a computer thing that
No.
Let's move on.
No.
Time is on our side right now, but time is slipping away from us.
Well, speaking of Camel cigarette, I want to show y'all this piece of nostalgia. Look at that. It said more doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarettes. That was a magazine advertisement, possibly from the 50s. Yeah.
From the 50s.
Yeah, more doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette.
Picayunes probably come in second.
Probably. Or Hilly but they had Hilly Deals and what was it?
Chesterfield.
They had Chesterfield, Philip Morris,
Paul Mall.
Yeah, Paul Mall, Peel Mill, Paul Mall.
What was the kind they'd roll?
Prince Albert.
Prince Albert.
PA.
Yeah, burned the barn down and used to Prince Albert.
Yeah. Remember when we was youngins, you could get on the telephone, you call up the store, say you got Prince Albert in the can, and they say, yeah, they say you better turn him loose. You better let him out.
Oh,
Folks don't do that no more.
No.
They don't have fun like we used to have fun.
You remember Floyd, you remember Uncle Ben Williams, don't you?
Yeah.
Me and Sheriff Hope was talking about him the other day. He lived back when the station is still at the corner. It is the station now, but when the station was at the corner, Mr. Ben lived 3 houses down, and he would come to work about midnight. And every night he'd come by, and then he'd stop every time he turned the corner, and he would be rolling him a Prince Albert. And when he got up there to that drink box, he would tap it. He'd tap it on that drink box and lick it one more time, put it in the mouth, and he'd go on up to the police department up there.
He's packing that back in there, will blow out all over and burn his police shirt off of it.
But it was, every night he done it every night. And
speaking of a distinguished man like that would roll a Prince Albert cigarette, here's a distinguished man. I don't know if he smoked Prince Albert or not.
He may have.
But he's a good lawyer.
Sometimes you need a lawyer in your corner who ain't scared to fight. He'll defend you, don't matter if you are wrong or right. He's a South Georgia redneck with a ponytail and a law degree. With Billy Shingler as your lawyer, you will always be found not guilty. Just looking at Billy Shingler makes that DA weak. He'll mumble and fumble and be scared to speak. He'll shout, "Your Honor, I surrender, 'cause I know when I'm beat." Call Billy Shingler when the man has got them cuffs on tight. He'll fuss and cuss and slash and bun, shake his fist and holler, "I'm in your corner, let's fight, fight, fight."
Shingler Law, Donaldsonville, Georgia, 229-524-1225. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but I reckon Floyd's trying to be like either Martha Stewart or the Savannah Candy Company. Look at what he made this week.
Look at him.
Turtles. Homemade caramel and chocolate turtles.
That's it. With a charred pickle fried pecan on top.
Yep.
That top
Whoa.
fried.
I'm impressed.
Mercy.
Pretty
How
strong.
much do they cost?
Robert's done had several of them. I gave him a little bag of them over here.
I don't
He
eat
got a couple of them.
dozen or
I
something.
got his stamp of approval, so that go a pretty good ways on it. But I'm not going to get into candy that makes you better.
Oh, you're not interested in
I'm
that?
not going to do that. No. It was something to do. I was bored.
But mass producing them for the public is not your
That
forte.
is not what I'm going to get involved in. I'll tell y'all how to make them, but I'm not going to do that.
Oh, that's pretty.
But it was fun. It's it's something accomplishment. Little things mean a lot.
I see it. Hey guys, go ahead and let y'all know. We'll remind you at the end. Next week on Thursday is Christmas Day. We will not be live next week. We will not be on the show next week. Just wanted to let you know that. We will wish you all a Merry Christmas, but want to remind you that we will not be live next week.
Are we still planning on going to Martha's Vineyard for Christmas?
That's what the talk is. They want us to. It depends on if they get that private jet worked out or not.
I don't know.
I thought we could go up there on a Prevost myself. I might can get us one of them for the weekend.
Yeah, that might work too. It'd have to be a Prevost or a Gulfstream.
Yeah,
One of the
two.
Yeah, one of the two. Hey, it's time for Southern Hissy Fits trivia time here on Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show, brought to us by our good friends at Southern Hissy Fits. Embroidery, custom t-shirts, tumblers, last-minute Christmas gifts. Now, don't be going up in there trying to get nothing embroidered between now and Christmas. You cannot do it. It's too late.
What? You get
Not no embroidery. She's slam booked for embroidery. So she can get it after the first of the year, but hey, she's got pre-made t-shirts, all those kind of gift items. Go in there and see her, and Miss Vicky will hook you up at Southern Hissy Fits. All right, tonight's trivia brought to us by Southern Hissy Fits. And I'm going to let Floyd ask the trivia question tonight. He had a good one.
Yeah. It's not really a question. This is a testimony. And this is for men and men only.
No women.
We'll do your women sometime next year. Here's your question. Here, you can give your testimony on this. Whoever is the first man that dials in, that chimes in here on our show, on the side deal there in the comments. Whoever the first man is that chimes in and says, "I really, really enjoyed going to see the Nutcracker play," and tell us why you enjoyed it, and not because your granddaughter was in it. But now, if you man enough to man up to that, we're going to do something. I don't know what it's going to be, but if you are a man, tell us who you are and why you enjoyed the Nutcracker and what was your favorite part of the Nutcracker play. We're going to give you something. So go ahead. Hey,
here's your chance.
It's wide open. Men up. We done eliminated 50%. of the contestants, of men and men only.
You got,
Hey,
I mean,
you're gonna have some. You're gonna
you
have
know,
some more that rather drive the drug boat than to tie that up. They gonna rather. They gonna,
hey, while we're waiting for all those 1,000 men to chime in, I want to remind you, Billy Shinger, thanks for reminding us this. Be in prayer for Greg Biffle
Greg
and
Biffle. Yep.
Yeah.
lost his whole family in a private jet accident this morning. I think it was sometime today. Whole family wiped out.
And you know, I watched him run many races. Many races. He's a good driver, but and I think they talked about it. The thing that stands out. You remember when nobody would help them folks in North Carolina? He got on his helicopter. I remember him interviewing him and went out there and took, he took those EpiPens, he took baby formula, he took the things that people needed to get by and just unselfishness and he man I hated to hear that. Can you imagine? I can't, just a whole family just that quick. I just don't. But prayers for the whole bunch. Man, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Ronald Baptist said the last time he had a nutcracker, he didn't enjoy it at all.
Come on with your
Look
testimony.
at Shangler.
Shingler said, I like the nutcracker because my wife said I was going to like it. Wiregrass Mule said, I really, really enjoyed going to see the nutcracker because I heard Charlie and Floyd were there signing autographs.
You ain't gonna catch me at no nutcracker. No.
We wasn't there, Wiregrass.
Oh.
It was impossible. Yeah, see you Floyd and Charlie was at the nutcracker. I got drug off to that thing one time. One time, and that was enough for old Floyd. Come on, man, y'all testify. Come on, tell us about your nutcracker.
I can testify to the fight that I got in with my wife because I didn't go with her to the nutcracker. I can testify to that.
Oh, man.
We make him Queasel the prize.
Woo, I got in trouble about that thing.
You did?
Yeah, I didn't go. I wouldn't go.
That's just kind of hard for me to believe that you got in trouble with your wife.
Well, come on down here and stay a while. It won't be so hard for you to believe.
Well, look
Yeah,
again.
no.
I don't mean to cast.
That ain't
I don't mean to
gangster.
cast stones. I don't mean to cast stones. But anybody that get in trouble with your wife the way she cooks, you need to have your head examined on that, cause I'd hate to miss out on some of her cooking because I didn't go see the Nutcracker.
Well, no, she didn't get mad enough she wouldn't cook, but she told me, she let me know what she thought about me anyway.
Oh,
We had somebody that was in there we were supposed to go see, but not
a niece, nephew.
Yeah, not
I don't
Queasel.
know what it was. Anyway, it was somebody.
Yeah, somebody, I don't know who it was, but Queasel did not.
Nutcracker to enjoy it. If you say you enjoyed the Nutcracker, whoo, man, you got a problem.
Well, I can tell you, Queasel's nuts didn't get cracked that night. I did not go.
I think it's time to move to KWG, our sponsor here on Charlie Platt.
Ain't nobody want to come on here, Kenny Wayne.
Yeah, Hayes, Alabama license and Georgia license 229-220-6694. That's the magic number. How you doing, Mr. Garney?
Yes, sir. Doing good, brother. Glad to be on the show. I don't have anything about the Nutcracker, but I do got one about the Nutcracker if y'all want me to share it.
We'll pass on that one for right now.
Well, it's just hot chili and jalapenos.
There you go. Looks like you had a pretty good fishing excursion here.
Yes, sir. Me and one of my crew members, we went on Spring Creek and done pretty good. I struck out 2 times, not struck out, but I swung 2 strikes. I went 2 times at 10 Mile Still and had no luck except for 1 bass, and changed my tactics and went to Spring Creek and found them. And I tell you what, they say there ain't going to be none left on Lake Seminole by this time next year if I keep it up.
Wow.
But that's what all the spec fishermen told me. But they were just teasing me because I'm a rookie at that. That's the first mess of them boogers I ever caught in my whole life, to tell you the truth.
They pretty though.
They are.
Pretty fish right there.
Yeah, so I'm hooked. I've been catfishing and brim fishing my whole life. So now I'm hooked on speckled perch, or AKA crappie. They fish to me. So I
you
just
right.
fish any water. I'm glad to go fishing and catch them.
You right, Wayne. They speckled perch. Crap is what you do on the commodity. Them is speckled perch.
That's the business you in, Wayne.
Yeah, if you hear somebody calling them crappie or crappie, you say, well, them folks ain't from around here. They don't know.
That's right. That's right.
How about some words of wisdom for us, Brother Wayne?
That was a blessing to catch those. I'm hooked. There ain't no doubt. I'm hooked on it.
How about some words of wisdom before you go?
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having me. And just don't give up. When life gets hard, just face it full steam ahead. You know, as the old saying goes, when tough gets going, you know, the going gets tough. I mean, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Excuse me, got tongue tied there. Y'all get me excited being on the show every Thursday night. I love being on the show. Yes, just keep a smile on your face, and this is the season. Let's give God the glory that He deserves, and let's not only do it in Thanksgiving and Christmas. Let's do it 365 days a year, 24/7. Thank you all for advertising my business on the show, and I appreciate being on the show.
God bless you. Merry Christmas to you and your family, brother. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. Y'all too. Good night.
All righty. Hey, got a video sent in. This is the legendary Roger Buck Davis, little short video of a fish. Well,
that was short.
It was about as short as I've ever.
Okay, that was quick.
That was a short video.
Yeah.
Looked like a nice
good bass.
There was a story. Had to be a story behind that fish with it.
Yeah, I don't
know.
know.
A technical problem.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
I tell you what, I was.
Hey, Floyd.
I go Tuesday. I was in Dawsonville, Georgia. I saw Lanier Swafford was on. He signed in there. I was up there in Dawsonville, Georgia, and I'm gonna tell you what, Dawsonville has come a long way from the old pool hall with the sirens on top of the pole. It looks like a Metro Atlanta out there on the outskirts of Dawsonville, Georgia. I ain't never seen so many folks in all my life that I seen there, and I was. I don't know if they moved the pool hall or what, but it looked a lot different than it did last time I went to the pool hall and ate a hamburger and went to Bill Elliott's place and all out there. Dawsonville, Georgia is growing. It looks different than when we was up there. It was growing the last time we was all up there, but now it's sure enough growing. I went from there to Dahlonega, and man, let me tell you what, that Georgia 400 from Atlanta to Dawsonville, Georgia, it makes the Daytona 500 looks like a potato sack race. I ain't never seen that. I mean, you be running 80, and here they come by you and sucking the paint off the side of your car. It is unreal. Lanier, you a brave man to get out on the road and drive up there, brother. I'm going to tell you what.
That's a growing area of the state. It's beautiful, but it's growing. Growing. Hey, Floyd, tell them a little bit about our friends.
Gerald Mock, Seminole Livestock Auction Company in Knoxville, Georgia. They got a sale. They've been having sales over there on Wednesdays forever. It's starting after the first of the year. Going to have a sale on Monday at 12 o'clock. Get your cattle in there, get them in there early, get them sold early, get you a check early in the week. Good people to do business with. Absolutely good people. They got one of the finest cattle auctioneers in the business. Mr. Henry Alford that comes in there. He's from Opp, Alabama. He owns a stockyard in Opp, Alabama. He and Gerald are good friends. Both of them are good auctioneers. And a good auctioneer can either make you some money or either cost you some money. Always remember that. And if you got an auctioneer that's on your side, that knows what you're up against, he's going to do everything in the world he can to get the best money, the most money he can for your cattle or your equipment or whatever you sell it. Got a great auctioneers over there at Seminole Livestock Auction Company. Gerald Mock's a good cow man. He's a cow man himself. He knows the cattle business. You take your cows in there, you get them sold, and you stay around there for a few minutes. And when you get ready to leave, you'll have a good check. You'll have a check in your hand, and it'll be good. You can take it to the bank and cash it or do whatever you want to do with it. But see him right there at 70 Livestock Auction in Dawsonville, Georgia. And I think we got a little clip here where he was showing some. They were selling some Bramer 800-pound Bramer heifers this past Wednesday.
Now 800, 27, 2800, 900, and 29, 2900, down 29,
830 weight Bramer replacement heifer selling by the head.
And 3 down $3 and 3 down a high, and 3 down 50 down 1, and 31 now 31 high, now to 3200 down a high, and 32 on high, 32 on high, give a quarter, and 32 and a quarter, 32 and a quarter, now quarter, 32 and a quarter, and 2 and a quarter, 32 and a quarter, now quarter, 32 and a quarter, 32 and a quarter. I sold them $3,200.
What y'all think of that? $3,200. Come on.
It's called ring the
Finally,
bell.
finally, cattlemen are getting paid for their product. Finally, they're getting paid for their product, for what they produce. That's all I'm going to say.
Man. $3,200 for 800 pounds unbred heifers.
Open heifers.
That's $4 a pound.
That's it.
Gracious.
Hey, that's it.
Man, oh man.
But these guys here in the cattle business, let me explain something to y'all. These guys that are in the cattle business, they ain't just get into cattle business. They've been in it a long time, and they've been through the hard times. They've been through the tough times when they didn't know how they were going to pay the feed bill or the fertilizer bill. They load up a load of cows, take them to the sale and sell them, and they get paid for them. They get what they were worth at that time, but they're worth a heap more now. And they finally have got to the point where cattlemen are getting paid for what their product is worth. And it's a safe product. You can eat it. It ain't imported in here from China or anywhere like that. It's American grown beef. It's your family. You can eat it. You can have a good cookout with it, and you ain't got to worry about it making you sick or killing you. So support local cattlemen. They deserve it. I guarantee you.
That is right. I agree with you on that. Hey, Queasel, tell them about Phillips Auto Parts and the Holstered 9.
This is it. This is firearms headquarters. They got anything you want, any kind of hunt gun. We're right in the middle of hunting season. Most any kind of hunting you want to do, we in the middle of it right now. They got deer rifles. They got hawk rifles. I don't know what bird seasons is in, but I think duck season's in. They got duck guns. They got all the ammunition, everything you need for the outdoorsman to do it. Listen, it's Christmas time. It's a good time. Ladies, if you don't know a good present to get your husband, a good shotgun or something like that, or a long gun, pistol, anything like that's always a good gift. And you know what? Something else we need to do. We need to teach our children about gun safety and how to use guns. So if they're old enough and you thinking about maybe getting them some kind of long gun, maybe a 22 rifle or 410 or a 20 gauge, this is the place to get it. They got any kind of gun you want. For your personal protection, they just got pistols, any make, any size. They got the kind you can conceal. They got the kind you wear on your side in plain view. Ammunition, all the accessories to go with either one of them, all your hunting supplies, they have them. If you go next door to the auto parts, a complete line of automotive, truck, farming, tractor, all those accessories, anything you need. They got the lubricants, they got the filters, parts, whatever kind of parts, anything from a master cylinder to an airline, they got it. Don't matter anywhere thing out there you need. They got the thing to wash your car. They got all the washes and the waxes. Man, we bought some ceramic wax out there to put on the fire trucks. And I'm gonna tell you what, it's a slick. A fly went to land on the hood the other day, and he slap off the hood and run into the door and killed him. It's how slick it is. Water beads up on it. Easy to put on, easy to wipe off. You get it at Phillips Auto Parts. They got it. They'll sell it to you. It is a amazing product. They're the home of the Floyd B. Lloyd rabbit pellet grills with every kind of flavored rabbit pellets that you need to go in the grill. Good people. They got all the Christmas needs you might want for whoever you got on your list. Go see them. They will appreciate your business on 27, about a mile south of the square, right under the two big, beautiful American flags. Go in there and see them, and you'll be glad you did.
If you're all mixed up about the body that you're in, there's a man down south that'll change you from a rooster to a hen. They call him Castrating Carl because that's his trade. It won't take him long when he opens up his blade. He'll slice and dice, and in a minute he'll be done. You'll be a tranny, but you'll never be a granny, and your daddy will never have to call you son. Castrating Carl, the man with the plan. He's from Bascom, where you don't have to ask him, are you a woman or a man? He'll slice and dice, and in a minute he'll be done. You'll be a tranny, but you'll never be a granny, and your daddy will never have to call you son.
That is one more good ad right there. I tell you that.
I don't know when a Grammy right there. I'm telling you. It won't, but it ought to.
It ought to.
Never let us on the stage.
Oh man, we couldn't get nowhere near no microphone with that thing. No,
Woo!
we would be insensitive.
Very insensitive.
Hey, we want to wish a Merry Christmas to our friend, our confidant, been with us since day one, Mr. T.C. Berry Hill Auctioneers, proprietor in general, world-class auctioneer, great human being, great auctioneer, good friend of Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show, our friend Berry Hill Auctioneer, sponsor of whatever Floyd decides to do at this particular juncture.
Thank you, Marvin. I'm gonna get serious with y'all tonight. I'm gonna tell you. You know, Christmas is a special time. We all have Christmas memories. As children, as young people, as married couples, as family, and children and grandchildren, we all have special memories of Christmas time. I want to share a memory of y'all. I was very young at this juncture. I was born in 1947. My daddy farmed. He had a little farm, had a little 2-horse farm out there, and him and my mama farmed. They cleared the land that they farmed. It cut over timberland. They cleared it with mules, and he farmed. They farmed, and he done okay until 1954. The year 1954. I would have been 7 years old at that time, and a young'un does not know what's going on in there with their parents, or used not to. Now I don't know what the story is now, but used to. If there was any kind of drama or anything or hardship or anything going on with my mom and daddy, I never knew about it. They never shared that with me because they knew there was nothing I could do about it, and there was no need, in me being involved in that. So I was 7 years old. And 1954, my daddy, he picked no cotton. It didn't rain. It was a severe drought the whole year. I think the crop came up, and that was about it. They didn't get any rain through the whole growing season. Plowed the peanuts up and baled them for hay. Never picked one peanut. Never picked a peanut off the peanut crop. Never had that. Never picked anything. Might have made a little bit of early cotton, 75, 100 pounds to an acre or something. 1954, if you will. And he was broke. I mean, he had no money, couldn't pay his bills. We ate because we had food. They grew their own food and had meat in the smokehouse and things like that. But he had no money, and Christmas time was coming. And I wanted a bicycle. I was 7 years old. When you're 7 years old, you want things, and it doesn't matter. You think you're gonna get them. And I wanted me a bicycle so bad, and never had a bicycle. But and the Spiegel catalog come. I don't know if y'all remember the Spiegel catalog, but they were Sears, Roebuck, and Spiegel, and it was a mail order business in Chicago, Illinois. Spiegel, and there was a bicycle in there, and I wanted that bicycle. He had no money. My daddy had no money. And I said, I want that. He said, what you want for Christmas, man? I said, I want me a bicycle. He said, well, we'll see if Santa Claus can bring you one. And he knew he couldn't pay for it. didn't have no money to buy it with. So he said, what kind of bicycle? I said, hey, I want right here. I want this one right here in this book right here. In the Spiegel catalog. They send out a Christmas catalog. Y'all remember the Christmas catalog they used to send every year? I said, I want that one right there. He said, okay. So anyway, when Christmas come, I had the bicycle. I had the bicycle. But I'm gonna tell y'all how I got the bicycle. My mama wrote them a letter. The Spiegel Catalog Company folks in Chicago, Illinois. She wrote him a letter. Daddy told her what to write down in the letter. She could write better than he could. And she wrote him in the letter. She said, I've got a son that's 7 years old and he wants a bicycle and it's in y'all's catalog. And we don't have any money to pay for it. We lost our crop. We didn't make anything. We made no crop this year. We don't have any money to pay for it. But if you'll steal that bicycle, I'll pay it. I got the bicycle. They set the bicycle and he paid for it. I don't know if he paid 50 cents a month, $1 a month. I don't know what it, but he paid for the bicycle. I won't ever forget that. As long as I live, I won't ever forget that. And that's those stories, you know. That's a story that was handed. It makes me appreciate my family, you know. And my wife wrote a song. It was "Won't Grab You Back." We've all got a story to tell. Let's tell the stories. Tell the stories about your family and to share that with your children because they'll never get another opportunity to hear it from anybody other than you. But
That's right.
I apologize for getting emotional with y'all, but I still have that feeling, and I'm thankful to God that I have that feeling.
71 years ago.
71 years ago.
And you still as fresh as it was.
As fresh on my mind as the day my mom and daddy told me that story. They told me the story. That's where I come from. That's where people in this part of the country come from.
Man.
That's the foundation that we have in our lives. Don't ever be ashamed of your mom and daddy because they didn't have any money, because they were poor people. Don't ever be ashamed of them because they were the salt of the earth. But wrote a letter, and Spiegel Catalog, it was a Jewish company. They sent the bicycle, and he paid them for it. So that's my little Christmas story.
But you know what that tells me? That they wrote that letter in faith.
They wrote it in faith. They didn't. They put no money with the letter.
Yeah.
They didn't say I want to sign a note. They wrote it in faith.
They were trusting God was going to move them folks in Chicago, Illinois,
and He did. That's the story of Christmas.
Yeah.
The faith deal, the faith in God and in Jesus Christ, His Son, to make things happen. That was. Let me tell you what that was. You know what that was? The bicycle was a miracle.
That's it.
It was
Christmas
a miracle.
Man.
Christmas miracle.
That's pretty strong right there.
Yeah. I just want to share that with
Charlie, before we go to the weather, I'm going to do something a little different. Floyd's story, appreciate it. Listen, we want you to understand, and Floyd, I appreciate you being real and transparent and telling that story. Miracle of Christmas is about celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. And I'm going to reach back into the archives and got a video I'm going to play. This video is probably 10 to 12 years old, and it was first aired on the Charlie Platt show around Christmas time 10 to 12 years ago. That gives us the story of Christmas. Hello everyone, it's Marvin. I have a story for you this week.
Silent night, holy.
Hello everyone, I have a great story for you today. It's the reason for the season that we call Christmas, and it's the birth of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And this story is found in God's Word, and it took place in a place very similar to what I'm at today, an old dilapidated barn. In those days, a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that the world should be registered. This was the first registration when Quirinius was governor of Syria, and all went to be registered, each to his own town. And Joseph also went up from Galilee, from the town of Nazareth to Judea, to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and lineage of David, to be registered with Mary, his betrothed, who was with child. And while they were there, the time came for her to give birth. And she gave birth to her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no place for them in the inn. And in the same region there were shepherds out in the field, keeping watch o'er their flock by night. And an angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were filled with great fear. And the angel said to them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you good news of great joy that will be for all the people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, who is Christ the Lord. And this will be a sign for you. You will find a baby wrapped in swaddling clothes and lying in a manger. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of heavenly hosts, praising God and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace among those whom he is pleased. When the angels went away from them into heaven, the shepherds said one to another, Let us go over to Bethlehem and see this thing that has happened, which the Lord has made known to us. And they went with haste and found Mary and Joseph and the baby lying in a manger. And when they saw it, they made known the saying that had been told them concerning this child. And all who heard it wondered at what the shepherds told them. But Mary treasured up all these things, pondering them in her heart. And the shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all they had heard and seen, as it had been told them. And at the end of 8 days, when he was circumcised, he was called Jesus, the name given the angel before he was conceived in the womb. You see, this is the real reason for the season, the birth of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. The greatest gift that you will receive this Christmas will not be under the tree, but it was hanging on the tree. The Son of Almighty God, born to a virgin named Mary, to come and save the world from its sins. What greater love than God has for all mankind? You see, be reminded, Jesus is the reason for the season. Merry Christmas. God bless you. Y'all be particular now, you hear?
Holy night, all is calm.
Charlie, you remember that?
I had forgot, but I do remember now. Marvin at the stable. He was at the stable.
Yep, that was it. Well, here you go.
All right. We had a little rain over this way, nice little soaking, and we can take all that we can get. Things kind of turn around, starting, that says it's not going to be 33 in the morning, folks. It's going to be about 50 in the morning, possibly, but I don't think it get down to 33. Now, the cooler weather moves in for tomorrow night. And for Saturday night, we clear out rain wise, not a whole lot of mention any rain. And look at that. By Christmas Day, we're looking at 75 degrees. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, 75 degrees. Thanks to the folks at Kelly Crop Insurance that are with us every Thursday night, and with the agricultural folks, our farmers in this community, 365 days a year. Kelly Crop Insurance, Colquitt, Georgia. Floyd, that got to me. You know, us heart
Mhm.
patients, we're real emotional people. And I want to say something else. If I don't get through it, Queasel, you just take over for me. It's a happy time of the year celebrating the birth of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. It's also a time of the year where we get all wrapped up in the gift giving and things like that. And we all want to be happy. We all want to have a good time and be with the ones we love. But there are those who are suffering this time of the year. They may have lost a loved one in the past 365 days. I got a friend right now, and you three may know who I'm talking about. A fellow by the name of Chuck Leonard. I worked with him in radio over at WKMX in 1975, 76 time frame. He went on to Columbus, Georgia, and hosted the morning show up there on Channel 9 for 30 years. Chuck Leonard, y'all can remember the name. Chuck has had some major health issues. They did a bunch of tests with him last week at Emory University, and they sent him back to Columbus hospice.
Mm.
It is a tough time for his wife, Carol, his son, Michael, and his daughter, Ann. Folks that are suffering like that during this happy time of the year, let's keep them in our prayers. To you, Queasel.
Thank you, Charlie. Hey, y'all. I tell y'all, I had thought about all kind of stuff I wanted to say, but between Floyd's story and Marvin telling the greatest story that has ever been told,
Yes.
and then you sharing, um, you know, the only thing I want to say is this, and during this Christmas season, whatever you do, first of all, remember, like Marvin told you, the reason for the season.
There you go.
Let me tell you something. You be thankful Christmas morning if you got your family.
Mm.
You be thankful that you can look and see everybody in your family because that situation can change.
Mm.
And don't ever, not just at Christmas, don't ever take family for granted.
Mm.
Please don't. Don't take them for granted. You love your family and you keep your family close and you be close to your family. And I don't know if there's any out there, but if there's families out there and y'all listening to us and y'all got a rift between y'all about something, get rid of it.
Mm.
It ain't worth it. Get rid of it. When nobody else loves you, you got family and friends that loves you. And even though at my Christmas table, we've been one short for several years now, but she's there with us in spirit. I got family that love me. I got friends that love me and keep me uplifted. But I just want you to know how quick things can change. But through it all, I want you to understand how good God is. And this is the time that we celebrate that He loved us enough that He sent His Son into a world to become sin for all of us because He knew that we couldn't carry the burden. You remember that first of all. And second, you be thankful. You let every member of your family know that you love them, and you do, and you get, and y'all just take a minute whenever you get together for Christmas for your family, whenever it might be, and just take a minute and look around and see, just notice your family, be thankful for them, and just think how God has blessed you. Like Floyd said, with the parents you've had, Charlie's talking about with the friends you've had. I'm talking about family and friends. God has been so good to each one of us. And Christmas is not a time to be sad. And we're not talking about we're just talking about remember what's important. That's what we're telling you to remember what's important. I love all of y'all, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas. And I hope that your family does. We thank you so much. You make our Christmas by letting us come into your house and trusted us. We love y'all. And you know what? The story that Marvin told, I think Linus said it best when he said, that's what Christmas is all about, Charlie Brown, is exactly what Marvin told. Floyd?
Thank you, Queasel. Good being with y'all tonight, coming up on the Christmas season. I hope everybody has. I hope your Christmas goes good for you. Hope you have plenty to eat, enjoy your family. And if you got an old person that you know somewhere who might be by themselves this, won't you? Might be by themselves this Christmas. Why don't you call them up and tell them, say, won't you come over here and eat dinner with us? We got plenty, and we're gonna all have plenty. I think everybody that's listening in tonight is tuned in. Looking at y'all all on the side right there, I think we're all gonna have plenty for Christmas, and we're gonna be thankful for it. So just invite somebody over that some of your family members that you hadn't talked to in a long time, or some old people or something that might be living by themselves, and wish them a Merry Christmas. And if they don't want to come over to your house, take them something to eat. Be good to somebody this Christmas. Thank y'all. We love y'all.
Hey guys, we love you. We appreciate you. Don't forget, we will not be live next Thursday night for Christmas Day. We will not be live. We want to wish all of you a Merry, Merry Christmas. Big thank you to Ziggy B's, Sawega Meat Company, TK's Bar and Grill, Shingler Law, Seminole Livestock Auction, Phillips Auto Parts, The Holster 9, Custom Cattle Company, KWG Plumbing, Southern Hissy Fits, Berry Hill Auctioneers, and Kelly Crop Insurance, our sponsors here on Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. Hey, I want to tell you, you know I'm gonna tell you to go to church, but hey, if you got a candlelight service or something, go to it. If you don't have anywhere to go, Sunday night at 6 o'clock, we're having a candlelight service at Flat Creek, Candlelight Communion. Invite you to come be a part of that. Just remember what Christmas is about: the birth of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. 2 weeks from tonight, we'll see y'all again for more Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. We wish you all a Merry Christmas. But until then, no matter what you do, no matter where you go, no matter who you do it with, and most especially if you're doing any cleaning or slinging of chitlins, be particular.
Good night, y'all.
Love y'all.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.